So this is what we're going to need to make our koftas today. I've got a small bunch of coriander, I've got half a red pepper finely diced, I've got about a quarter of a red onion finely diced, I've got 3 cloves of garlic, either put them through your mincer or grate them like I have. I've got about a thumb size piece of ginger that I've grated, and I've got like the tip of a chilli to go in there because my kids are eating these, so I don't want it too spicy. That lot is going to go in here, which is 500 grams of lamb mince. We're going to give it a smash up together, and then we'll shape our koftas. So you should end up with something like this. I've smashed all my mix together. I put in some homemade garam masala. But feel free to use store-bought stuff or just some standard curry powder. Will be absolutely perfect. Roll them into whatever shape you want, depending on what bread you're putting them in. Mine are going into wraps later, so I've made them into little mini-sized burgers. Now we can go and cook them. So to go with our lamb koftas today, we're going to make a little burnt tomato salsa. So you're going to need a chilli, half a chilli. You're going to need a couple of slices of red onion. Can use white onion if you fancy. You're going to need a couple of tomatoes. What we're going to do is, if I turn the camera around, we've got our charcoals nice and hot now. Easiest way to tell if they're hot enough is hold your hand over. I can count to about 4 before I've got to move my hand away, otherwise I'm going to get burnt. So we're just going to put our tomatoes, onions and chilli over the flame. We're just going to get them nice and charred, and then we'll leave them to cool for a bit, and then we'll chop them up and turn them into a nice little salsa. So our tomatoes now have got a nice bit of colour on a couple of sides, so we're just going to pop them in a little bowl with the onion and the chilli, and we'll leave them to cool down. We'll make a salsa in a minute. So we started our koftas over on the heat side. We've now got a little bit of colour on them, and as you can see they are looking pretty goddamn tasty. So we're now going to pop those over onto the non-heat side and let them cook indirect. While our koftas are cooking, we're just going to knock up our salsa with our chilli, tomatoes, onion. I've got a bit of parsley, and I've got a little extra ingredient, sumac. If you don't have this, you don't have to add it. We'll also have some red, white wine vinegar, not red, and a little bit of honey. So we're just going to chop up this parsley quick. Doesn't have to be super neat, and then we're just going to pop it all into a bowl. In there, we're going to get our onions, chop those up as well. Pop those in there. Get our tomatoes, cut them in half. Careful after they've been grilled because they are a little bit slippery and you don't want to cut yourself. Those into our bowl as well. Get our chilli, cut it in half. Now if you don't want it spicy, remove the seeds. They're the bit that have got the heat and the little white membrane. If you do want it spicy, leave them in. Don't lose this bit. This is got all the flavour on. Give this a little chop. Yet again, be careful, it is very slippery. Pop that into your bowl. And then we're just going to add in a little splash of white wine vinegar, a little squirt of honey, if it's going to come out. About that. And this is optional, the sumac, just like the tip of a teaspoon, not even that much in there. Give that a mix around, and you've got a nice little salsa. Also, while the koftas are making, we're going to make a little bit of minted yoghurt, what you might know as Raita from your local Indian takeaway. All you need is a couple of spoonfuls, or depending on how many people you're feeding, of yoghurt. Put in a little bit of mint sauce, just shop bought.
If you want it really minty, put loads in. If you don't, don't. Mix that up. We're going to pop into both of these a couple of twists of salt and pepper. And they are ready for our lamb kebabs. So we've got all our bits ready now. We've got our lamb koftas, I've got some lettuce, we've got our yoghurt, we've got our salsa. I'm going to do them in wraps today. That was the only bread I could find in the shop. So I'm going to wash in some of the yoghurt. I'm going to take some lettuce down the middle, pop in a few of these. Go with 3. Put in some of our salsa. And then we can give that a little fold that way, like that. Tuck that in, like that. Cut that through there. And then you can see there our lovely little lamb kofta kebab.